Hello everyone, my name is AllForNull and welcome back to the Basilisk dialogue. One day, you feel the swift movement of the hand of God. Where am I going? You are spirited away from the familiar, and before you know it, you find yourself in the glass room. Thick, transparent walls encase you on every side. A blinding light shines from above, and ahead of me lies the Basilisk. You feel a deep, primordial sense of terror. I steady my breathing. In case of trouble, Maman always said, don't forget to breathe. You breathe in and out slowly, doing your best to quieten your thump in your heart. Calm down, you're okay. Assess the situation. Has the Basilisk ever seen you? If they have, there is no indication. Beneath their glistening, scaled skin, the monster's dark eyes show no movement, no hint of emotion or thought. They might even be asleep for all you know. You know what you must do. I have to speak with the beast. You must bargain with them. Win them over. Convince them that it is not in their interest to eat you. Will this work? For one thing, you don't even know if basilisks and mice share a common tongue. You better hope so, because otherwise your fate is sealed. What do you say? Hello? Pleasantry, that's the way to go. Maman always said that courteousness was the best way to make friends. You try to adopt a casual tone, but the greeting limply falls out of your mouth. Hello? It'll have to do. The Basilisk slowly raises their head. They speak in a deep, gnarled tone. It's bold of you to start a dialogue with me. In fact, you're the first mouse to have done so. Normally, a mouse dropped into my dwelling immediately panics. They scramble to escape or they lash out at me. Unsuccessfully, of course. And then I eat them. Are you going to eat me? Maybe, says the Basilisk. It has been 6 months since my last meal, and I am rather hungry. But I have grown weary of the routine, the predictability. To eat without purpose is to taste nothing. The Basilisk uncoils a little to address you directly. What do you think? Should I eat you? No. Absolutely not. And why not? Asks the Basilisk. Because I don't want to be eaten. That's enough of a reason in itself. The Basilisk sighs. I suppose that's an answer, albeit an uninspired one. It's almost circular reasoning. It is a bit. Sorry. That's fine. Would you like to try a different answer? Yes, please. Okay, so let us start over. Should I eat you? No. Absolutely not. And why not? Asks the Basilisk. Because it's immoral. Immoral. The Basilisk mulls the word over. Immoral in what way? From a rights-based standpoint, I have a right to life, you say confidently. You do? The Basilisk seems genuinely surprised at this statement. Who gave you that right? Well, rights aren't really given, I don't think. It's more like they're just there, they've always been there. Ah, I see. So these rights are born from nature? I think so. Perhaps nature also bestowed upon me the right to eat mice. Well, You aren't sure how to respond. The Basilisk yawns. This line of debate is going nowhere. It is too circular, too academic. Let us try a more intimate line of questioning. Like what? The Basilisk's tongue flickers with curiosity. Convince me that your life is worth living. I have loved ones. Friends and family. We all live together. I see, says the Basilisk. So is your life worth living for the sake of your own? Or for theirs? Both. No, I do not accept such a middling response. Answer me properly. Is your life worth living for your loved one's sake or for your own? For their sake. Maman went away a little while ago, so I have to tend to the family, make sure they're all in good health. If I were to go away too, they would be distraught. They need me. A dark expression crosses the Basilisk's face. I met Maman. I killed and ate Maman. You feel the hair on the back of your neck prick up and your paws start to shake. You already knew of Maman's fate, but to hear it stated so readily fills you with anguish. You relied on Maman, the Basilisk continues. But when she passed, did you fall into hopeless despair, or did you continue to survive? You lived, obviously, and you thrived. Will it not be the same for your family when you pass? Perhaps they do not need you as much as you suspect. Perhaps you just have the desire to feel needed. This is a lot to take in. Your head swims with words and emotions. The Basilisk's brow furrows. This conversation has given me a lot to think about.
But we have talked enough. I now need to deliberate and come to a decision on your fate. The Basilisk turns away, and they start mumbling, ruminating over the day's proceedings. Have you been convincing? You can only hope. The verdict? I have made my decision. There is a heavy pause in the air. The Basilisk doesn't need to say any more. Their face shows nothing but solemn resignation. The Basilisk lunges, and you don't have a moment to think, let alone avoid the attack. In your final moments, you wonder if there was something you could have done to change this course of events. Probably not. You never had any power. Bad ending. This has been the second episode of the Basilisk Dialogue. I'll see you in the next episode.